Miami is known as the gateway to the Americas, a fact that's helped this city grow over the last few decades. Foreign investment is a major contributor to South Florida's economy, but the US government says it can come with a downside.
Money laundering is designed to hide in plain sight.
Andrew ITTLEMAN specializes in anti-money laundering laws and says Venezuela is a big offender.
With a socialist government that had held itself out as providing for these people for everything that they need, and then the people who were in charge of making sure that that happened ended up being corrupted and taking the money for themselves out of the country, while the images of everything that's happening in Venezuela is on international TV.
As the humanitarian and economic situation in Venezuela continues to decline, the cases of government officials prosecuted for money laundering are stacking up. The Brazilian-backed Odebrecht construction project was abandoned over corruption allegations 2 years ago, when it was revealed that almost $100 million was paid out to Venezuelan officials. Almost 200,000 people lost their jobs when the project stalled. But it's real estate deals in the US that are coming under increasing federal scrutiny. Developers and realtors like Jesse OTTLEY are aware of the problem in South Florida and say they're more discerning with buyers than ever before.
Our brand is important. The brand of Miami is important. Our developers' credibility in their brands are very important as well. So that, those reasons make us very aware of who we're dealing with and how we're dealing with them.
The problem of money laundering operations investing in the US isn't restricted to Venezuela. In 2016, the Panama Papers scandal revealed a network of officials from across the world using shell corporations and real estate deals to hide cash and lead luxury lifestyles. Real estate transactions in Florida are now a major focus for the FBI, even as political tensions between the US and Venezuela escalate. It's an issue the Bureau is now pouring more resources into, an indication of just how serious the problem is. Florida has a reputation as a haven for money laundering, but the concentration on Venezuela is brought into sharp focus when people there are suffering such serious hardships. US officials say they'll continue to seize assets, monitor transactions, and clamp down on the practice. Earlier this year, the FBI opened its first permanent anti-corruption unit here in South Florida. Critics say it should have happened years ago, but agents have already seized several properties in the last few weeks. Gallacher, Al Jazeera, Miami, Florida.